Good morning, Facebook. How's everybody doing this morning? This is Eric McKinley, and I'm coming to you this morning to talk about job versus having a job and a home-based business, like it's situated. I know it's early this morning, and I don't expect a lot of people to be up, but I'm up. I don't know if you can tell by my eyes, I've been up for a while, probably since about 2 o'clock this morning. I took a quick nap, and I've been trying to strategize and war game, trying to see how I can reach individuals. I know I always get motivated by this awesome power couple, and I think that the information that's always shared by the Smiths are very informative. That's one of the places I get my motivation and my inspiration. Should I say inspiration? From them. But at the same time, they share some quality information, and I just want to see if I can share this with people who actually view on my page. So, without further ado, I want to talk about having a job only versus having a job and a home-based business. And the reason why I think this is so relevant and important is because traditionally we think that if we want more money or we want to make more money, we just go out and get another job. But as my mentor and business partner Brian Bean said, 2 jobs are for 2 people. You know, that's a way that we've been taught, is to, if we want to make more money, we go get another job. Industries, big business teaches that if you want more money, if they want more money, they build more of whatever they have, i.e. Walmart or McDonald's. They want more money, they'll build more stores and hire more people. So with that being said, I want to show you something real quick. My bad. I want to show you something real quick before we get started. And this is a 2016 tax table. And it's basically, it shows you, it's a tax bracket, 2016 estimated tax bracket. And it talks about the single filers, which also married filing separate falls under this, and then married joint filers, and then here the household. And it talks about the percentage rates. Now, a lot of people don't understand why they're paying as much taxes as they're paying. But you fall into brackets. The government has you grouped into brackets. And as you see, the more you make, the more you pay, or the more you owe in taxes. Okay? So this table is very simple. All I did was Google it. I Googled 2016 tax brackets. And it kind of give you an idea of what percentage you may fall into. With that being said, now I want to explain the importance of owning a home-based business in correlation with the job as well. So now, I'm going to switch to my board because I've done the work already, okay? Done the work already because I tried this before and it didn't work. My cameraman is asleep. I guess he'll be up in a couple of minutes, maybe about 30 minutes or so. But anyway, I want you to take note what I've done in red. In red is going to be all your deductions, okay? And in green is your money, okay? Right here, that little note, the little side note says the total deductions included standard married filing joint deductions. Now you're gonna be this is based on a couple who's married and they're filing joint, and they have four exemptions. Okay, they have 2 children, then themselves. That's 4 exemptions. Okay, so standard deduction this year is $12,600, and then the standard exemption this year is $4,050. So that's why I get the $28,800. Okay, so now first of all, we're gonna focus on this guy right here. Okay, this couple right here, they're married and they're making $70,000 a year. Well, they don't have a another job or a home-based business. So their job's bringing them $70,000. Their standard deduction is $28,800. They're going to get taxed on $41,200. Now, this is why it's important not just to make more money, but to understand that just making more money puts you in a different tax bracket. Now, you see this couple right here. They have the same status. They have $70,000 joint, but somebody went and got a part-time job. That PTJ, that's part-time job, which brought in $12,000, which gave them a total income of $82,000. Now they got the same standard deductions of $28,000. It's supposed to be $28,800. Okay. Fix that right quick for people who are actually going to be looking. That's $28,800 standard deduction, okay? Now, let me get this camera right. They got a part-time job. Somebody did. Either the husband or the wife got a part-time job, and they made a total of $82,000 instead of that $70,000. Now, they got the same standard deduction of $28,800, but instead of paying $41,000, getting taxed on $41,200, they're gonna be getting taxed at $53,200. So in their mind, on paper, they made more money, but actually, they didn't make more money. They're just getting taxed on more money. Okay. Now let's move on to couple three. Couple three is a power couple. Couple three said, "Hey, look, we got the same income. Got $70,000 a year, but instead of getting a part-time job and making $12,000, we're gonna get this part-time job and we're gonna get this home-based business and we're gonna make $12,000. Same total amount as couple two. They made $82,000. The same standard deduction at $28,000. I keep on messing this up. Fix this. $28,800. Okay, that's what they're getting taxed on. $28,800. Now, the reason why you see that $53,200 because that's deducted from their total amount. Same thing right here. Okay. However, they had a home-based business, and a home-based business gives you expenses. Okay. So because they had expenses, and let's say they had $25,000 in expenses, because they had expenses, they were able to deduct the expenses from their $53,000. So they ended up getting taxed on $28,200. Can you see the difference? You see how things are going towards a home-based business? Think about it. Instead of doing a part-time job and not having any expenses, they did a home-based business and they tacked on $25,000 in expenses that they can actually deduct from their taxable income. Okay? Hey, good morning, Jesus. I'm glad you're up, brother. Glad to have some company. So now, let's go over here. And this is the sexiest, I think, the sexiest rendition or example of a home-based business owner. These are smart business people. They've taken their time and they've researched. So now, same thing across the board, $70,000 income. They decided to have a home-based business, which brought them $12,000 extra in their home. The total is $82,000. Now, they're going to get taxed, standard deduction. They're going to get a standard deduction of $28,800. But instead of taking that $12,000 and adding it to their income, they directly invested it. And they probably invested in some type of IRA. If it was me and I know I had minimized my taxes, I would have most likely did a Roth, because that Roth is not going to be taxed on the way out. But that's another story. So deduct that $28,800 and that $12,000, and they're getting taxed right now at $41,200. But hold up, wait a minute. They still got to tack on their expenses. They had business expenses of $25,000. So now, when you subtract that $25,000 from that $41,200, you get $16,200 that they'll be being taxed. Now, just look at the numbers. Getting taxed at 16, at 28, at 53, and at 41. Now I'm gonna take you back over here to this screen right here. This is why I showed you this at first, okay? Now, the first couple, married, filing joint, they're getting taxed at, let's see, $41,000. They're getting taxed at 15%, okay? That's right, yeah, that's right. That's not bad, but they didn't have any investments. They weren't able to lower their taxable income. All they got was standard deduction. The second couple, same thing. They're getting taxed at 15%. Okay? Now, tell you something. I'm just gonna skip on to the home-based business owner. The home-based business owner that invested his money, they're getting taxed at 10%. That's a huge jump from not having a home-based business. Here I go to actually having a home-based business. And the reason why I've come to understand the purpose and the benefits of having a home-based business is because not only can I lower my taxable liability, in the same sense, I can write off my lifestyle. Writing off my lifestyle includes coming up for these holidays. You know, we all like to travel. So what I did last year, I wasn't a part of a home-based business. And what I did last year, I wasn't able to write off my lifestyle. So a lot of the income, a lot of the bills, a lot of the pressure came out of our pockets. And believe you me, it was a lot of pressure, okay? But somebody told me and showed me how I can write off my lifestyle legally. So all this year, this is what we've been doing. We've been writing off our lifestyle legally. We didn't get in no magic wheel and try to shake some dollars up real fast. We didn't get in no naked eye and donate some money and try to come up fast. We didn't get in the blessing loom. We didn't do any of that stuff, man. We're slowly but surely strategizing our way to wealth. The benefits of a home-based business far outweigh just having a job. Now, once again, I've said it before and I'll say it again, having a job is a blessing, but knowing how to maximize the benefits of having a job, knowing how to capitalize on having a job is much better. It's not the idea that knowledge is power, it's the application of knowledge is power. With that being said, I'm not gonna hold you up. I hope that you got something out of this. I hope that you got something out of this content. My idea, my plan is to give you value. Mentor said that, you know, to give people value. Give them value. Give them value. Give them value. So I hope you got something out of this. And hey, look, you know, if you have any more questions, hey, hit me up. Feel free to inbox me, or you can give me a call at 912-272-2350 if you have any questions. Hey, please call if you got questions, or please inbox me if you have questions. Don't just sit there and you know, not understand and have questions, because this is for you. You know, if you can change your mindset, if you can change your mindset, you can apply these principles, the same principles that me and my family have been applying for the last year. Okay, and it is working. That being said, you know, this year is almost up, and I know a lot of people are making resolutions. Let's not wait to make resolutions. Let's go ahead and resolve it right now. And you have the means, and now you have the know-how. So, like I always say, when you know better, you can do better. Hey, that's my time. Y'all have a great day. If somebody shares this video with you, hey, get with them instead, okay?